Ever wondered about that squishy, rubbery stuff that's literally everywhere? I'm talking about silicone. It's in your kitchen, your bathroom, your tech, and yeah, even in some pretty personal products. It's one of the most common materials on the planet, but also one of the most misunderstood. So today, we're diving deep into the secret life of silicone. And trust me, it's way more fascinating than you think. Let's get one thing straight right off the bat. Silicone is not plastic. I repeat, not plastic. This is the #1 misconception. While they might look and feel similar sometimes, they are worlds apart in their DNA. Plastics are typically made from crude oil, a fossil fuel. Silicone, on the other hand, has a much more down-to-earth origin story. It's primarily made from silica, which is just a fancy word for sand. Yeah, beach sand, through some seriously cool chemistry. We take silicon, the 14th element on the periodic table, from sand, mix it with oxygen, carbon, and hydrogen, and create these long, flexible chains called polymers. It's like sand having a major globe, transforming from a simple grain into a soup material. Think about it, from humble sand to a substance that can withstand extreme conditions. The process involves isolating silicon from silica, then reacting it with other elements to form a super stable and versatile polymer. This molecular structure is the key to all of silicone's amazing properties. Unlike the carbon-carbon backbone of most plastics, silicon has a silicon-oxygen backbone. This makes it incredibly resilient, and we're about to see just how resilient. So, why is this stuff in all your favorite kitchen gadgets? From spatulas to baking mats to muffin trays, silicone has taken over the culinary world. The reason is simple. It's a beast when it comes to temperature. Your average plastic spatula might start to melt or warp if you leave it resting on a hot pan for too long. Silicone, it just chills. Most food-grade silicone can handle temperatures up to 450 degrees Fahrenheit, and some even higher. It won't crack, it won't melt, and most importantly, it won't leach sketchy chemicals into your food. Major health organizations have studied it for decades, and food-grade silicone is recognized as safe for food contact because it's so non-reactive. Let's put this to the test. Imagine taking a silicone ice cube tray straight from the freezer, where it's been sitting at sub-zero temperatures, and then dunking it into a pot of boiling water. A lot of materials would crack under that thermal shock. But silicone stays flexible and completely unfazed. It's this insane ability to handle both extreme cold and extreme heat that makes it so valuable, not just in the kitchen, but in medical applications too. Many medical devices, tubing, and seals are made from medical-grade silicone because it's sterile, easy to clean, and can withstand the intense heat of autoclaves used for sterilization. Speaking of clean, here's another reason we love silicone. It's non-porous. This means it doesn't hang on to smells or stains. You know how that old plastic container still smells like the spaghetti sauce you stored in it 3 years ago? Yeah, silicone doesn't do that. You can bake a garlic-heavy dish on a silicone mat, wash it, and then bake a batch of vanilla cookies, and you won't get any weird garlicky cookie crossover. It keeps your phone case looking fresh, and your grandma's baking pans pristine. Let's do a quick side. On one hand, you have a typical plastic cutting board. After a few months of use, it's covered in scratches and stains, and those little grooves can harbor all sorts of bacteria. It might warp in the dishwasher. On the other hand, a silicone mat. You can chop on it, bake on it, roll dough on it. It wipes clean, doesn't hold stains, and you can roll it up for easy storage without it losing its shape. Silicone just looks at plastic and is like, bro, I'm built different. Now, let's address the elephant in the room. When you hear silicone, a lot of people's minds jump to medical implants. And yes, this is a major application. And the reason is exactly what we've been talking about. For something to be placed inside the human body, it has to be incredibly stable, durable, and biocompatible, meaning the body won't reject it. Silicone checks all those boxes. It has a very low chemical reactivity and is designed to be as neutral as possible. After decades of extensive safety reviews and studies, medical-grade silicone has been deemed a suitable material for these sensitive applications because of its proven stability and compatibility with body tissues. But the range of this material is truly wild. Did you know silicone is a champion of waterproofing? That sealant around your windows, or the caulk lining your bathtub and shower to prevent leaks? That's often silicone. It's flexible. Watertight properties make it perfect for sealing gaps and joints. And it doesn't stop at your bathroom. Silicone sealants are used in skyscrapers and even on spacecraft to protect them from the elements and maintain pressure. From your shower to the stars, silicone is holding things together and keeping the water out. That's some serious range. To really appreciate its power, you have to see it in action. We can stretch a piece of silicone to several times its original length, and it snaps right back. We can expose it to a blowtorch, and it won't catch fire. It'll just eventually turn back into a white silica ash. It's self-extinguishing. It resists pressure, it bounces, it just refuses to break under conditions that would destroy lesser materials. It's like the superhero of polymers, quietly showing off its powers in the background of our lives. Here's a fun little twist that trips up so many people. There's a huge difference between silicone with an E at the end and silicone without the E. They sound almost identical, but they are totally different things. Silicon is eloquinous, a hard, crystalline solid. It's a metalloid, and it's the stuff that makes computer chips work. It's the foundation of the digital age, which is why we have Silicon Valley. But silicone is, the rubbery polymer we've been talking about, made asterisk from asterisk silicon. So, one is a hard element for electronics. The other is a soft, flexible polymer for everything else. Don't get them twisted. So, we've seen that silicone is this incredible material born from sand. It's not plastic. It's a thermal warrior that can go from a freezer to an oven without breaking a sweat. It's non-stick, non-stain. It's safe enough to be used inside the human body and tough enough to seal a spacecraft. It's the quiet MVP, the unsung hero that makes our daily lives safer, easier, and more convenient. Next time you pick up a silicone spatula, slip on your phone case, or even see a well-sealed window, take a second to appreciate this misunderstood marvel. It's a perfect example of how science can take one of the most abundant materials on Earth's and transform it into something truly extraordinary. It's hiding in plain sight, making the world work a little bit better. Thanks so much for nerding out with me today about this awesome material. If you found this interesting, hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into the science of everyday stuff. See you in the next one.